After Rafale, politics is escalating over the new Predator drone deal. It has been signed between India and the United States, and the day after India Today's viral fact check as well on the politics over the deal, Indian government has debunked all the claims and the questions that have been fired by the Congress party over the deal. Here's a report about what is the contribution of the Predator drone in India's assets on defense sector, but importantly, what about the facts on the deal? Here's a report.
There's a drone war in Indian skies, but it isn't the kind you're thinking of. The drone warriors in this spat are India's netas. On the one side, the Congress party, alleging corruption and dirt in an upcoming Indian deal for advanced American MQ-9B Predator family drones, and on the other side, the Modi government. But now, a day after India Today's viral fact check on the politics over the deal. Now, right at the outset, let me say that questions regarding government decisions, especially on defense, are important and must be asked. As a democracy, discussions and transparency on defense deals is critical, especially given India's torrid history with defense scams and corruption. At the same time, it is important for the questions being asked and claims being made to be based on easily available facts and not merely driven by the onset of an election season. Now let's look at each claim or allegation being made and what the reality of factual position as we know it actually is. The Indian government is pushing back against the Congress's questions. In a point-by-point rebuttal being circulated internally as a background briefing, the government has debunked the 8 claims and questions fired by the Congress party over a deal that in reality is still to be even negotiated. After setting the agenda on the drone deal politics, India Today now details the government's internal reply to the Congress. First off, the Congress's question over why there has been no meeting of the Cabinet Committee on Security to clear the drone deal. Government sources clarify that the procurement procedure involves at least 7 more stages before clearance by the Cabinet, and as of now the decks have only been cleared for negotiations. Second, the Congress's claim that the Indian government is paying over 4 times more per drone than similar drones sold by the US to other countries. While the deal is still to be negotiated, government sources clarify that even keeping for erroneous comparisons between disparate deals that involve different drone types, packages or configurations, India's proposal involves getting the drones at 812 crore rupees per airframe as compared to over 1200 crores a piece in similar deals to other nations. The third claim is that the government is rushing into a deal in a hurry and losing out on AI tech on a fleet of outdated drones. Government sources have shot back that the drones are far from outdated, continue to operate in fleets worldwide, and that the Indian proposal very much includes AI tools. The fourth claim by the Congress party is that the Indian government is wasting money on a foreign drone while ignoring the indigenous TAPAS drone that's being developed for similar missions. Government sources reply that the TAPAS is a lower performance platform that is still under development and will definitely be used in numbers once ready. The fifth claim by the Congress party alleges a measly 9% of tech transfer as part of the deal. Government sources fire back, claiming this is erroneous, and that while tech transfer involves a host of different areas of know-how, the government is in fact pushing for 21 of the 31 drones to be locally assembled in India, and several systems, including engine parts, radar processing units, avionics and software, to be sourced directly from India. The Congress next questions the numbers involved, chiefly claiming that the Indian Air Force had recommended just 18 drones in the deal. While the numbers involved have seen ups and downs over the last 7 years, the government clarifies that the Indian Armed Forces had arrived at the number 31 after an integrated and laid down process of internal consultations that have nothing to do with the political establishment. And finally, in response to claims that the drone deal lacks transparency, government sources lay down that the deal is being progressed under a government-to-government route that necessitates total audited transparency under the US foreign military sale process. After Rafale politics in 2018 and 2019, predator politics has taken to the skies in India. Will this counterattack silence the politics or fan it to an even hotter issue? Bureau Report, India Today.